Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. One simple concept that can save you from memorizing Linux commands instead of remembering syntax. Understand what the command actually does. And today we will clear one of the biggest Linux confusions, that is the difference between chmod versus chown. And by end of this video you will never mix them up again. Now let's see a real example. Suppose we have a file called project.txt. Right now someone else owns the file, but I want Sneha to become the owner. In that case, I'll use the command as chown sneha project.txt, which owns the file. Now here chown means change owner and Sneha is the new owner, and project.txt is the file whose ownership we are changing. After running this command on the terminal, Sneha becomes the owner of that file. Now let's look at chmod command. Suppose I don't want to change the owner. Now I just want everyone to read the file, but nobody should be able to edit or execute it. So I will use the command as chmod 444, the file name as project.txt. At first, this 444 looks confusing, but it's actually very simple. As I have discussed in my previous video, you can see on my I caption button, Linux divides permissions into three groups. The first four is for the owner, the second four is for the group, and the third four is for the others. Now, what does 4 mean? Like Linux represent permissions using the numbers. Like 4 can read, 2 can write, and 1 can execute. So these numbers can also be combined. Now for example, let's take 7 equals 4 plus 2 plus 1 means read plus write plus execute. And you can understand it as 444. It simply means owner can read only, group can read only, and others also can read. Now nobody can modify the file, but everyone can only read it. Even though both commands chown and chmod works on the same file, but they are solving completely two different problems. Like chown changes who owns the file, and chmod changes what people can do with the file. That's the difference. Now one small tip, when you when you see 444 in your terminal, you can remember this concept like 4 understands as read, 2 for write, and 1 for execute. And understand the basic difference between these two, like chown who owns the file and chmod what people can do with the file. Through this difference, Linux becomes much easier once you understand all topics in small differences. Now, if this helped you, hit the like and subscribe button because I'm building a complete Linux series from beginner to advanced. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.